Hi students, now we are going to study a new chapter, probability. Let us have an idea of probability. Probability is a word useful to mention a doubtful activity. It shows chances. In everyday life, we come across statements such as, it will probably rain today. I doubt that he will pass the test. The word probably doubt and most probably chances, etc. There are two probabilities of events, and that are experiment probability and theoretical probabilities. The probabilities are based on the results of an actual experiments. They are experiment probabilities. Example is tossing coins and probability to get heads and tails. Now let us study the theoretical approach of probability. First, take a situation that a coin is tossed at random. The coin only lands in one of two possible ways, either head up or tail up. We can reasonably assume that each outcome, head or tail, is as likely to occur as the other. These are the outcomes. We can refer this by saying that the outcomes head and tail are equally likely. Let us see another example. Draw a ball from a bag containing 4 red balls and 1 blue ball. The outcomes to get the blue ball and red ball not equally likely. Here, there are more likely to get the red ball than a blue ball. So, the outcomes are not equally likely. The experimental or empirical probability, which is denoted by P of E, of an event E as P of E, which is equal to number of trials in which the event happened divided by total number of trials. In experiments where we are prepared to make certain assumptions, the repetition of an experiment can be avoided by directly calculating the exact probability. The theoretical probability of an event E written as P of E is defined as P of E, which is equal to number of outcomes favorable to E divided by number of all possible outcomes of the experiment, where we assume that the outcomes of the experiment are equally likely. The definition of probability is given by Pierre Simon Laplace in 1795. Let us see some examples. Find the probability of getting a head when a coin is tossed once. Also find the probability of getting a tail. Solution. In the experiment of tossing a coin once, the number of possible outcomes is 2. Head, which is denoted by the letter H, and the tail, which is denoted by the letter T. Let E be the event getting a head. The number of outcomes favorable to E, that is, of getting a head, is 1. Therefore, P of E, which is equal to P of head, which is equal to number of outcomes favorable to divided by number of all possible outcomes. Similarly, if F is the event getting a tail, then P of F, which is equal to P of tail, which is equal to 1 by 2. Let us see another example. Suppose we throw a die once. Two questions arise. What is the probability of getting a number greater than 4? And the second question is, what is the probability of getting a number less than or equal to 4? Let us see the solution of first question. What is the probability of getting a number greater than 4? Here, let E be the event getting a number greater than 4. The number of possible outcomes is 6, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And the outcomes favorable to E are 5 and 6. Therefore, the number of outcomes favorable to E is 2. So, P of E, which is probability of E, which is equal to probability of number greater than 4, which is equal to 2 by 6. That gives 1 by 3. Let us see another one example. Harpreet tosses two different coins simultaneously. Say one is of rupees 1 and other of rupees 2. What is the probability that she gets at least one head? Solution. We write H for head and T for tail. When two coins are tossed simultaneously, the possible outcomes are HH, HT, TH, TT, which are all equally likely. Here HH means head up on the first coin, say on rupees 1, and head up on the second coin, rupees 2. Similarly, HT means head up on the first coin and tail up on the second coin, and so on. The outcomes favorable to the event E, at least one head, are HH, HT, and TH. So, the number of outcomes favorable to E is 3. Therefore, P of E, which is equal to 3 by 4. That is, the probability that Harpreet get at least one head is 3 by 4. Remember, you can also find P of E as follows. P of E, which is equal to 1 minus P of E complement, which is equal to 1 minus 1 by 4, which is equal to 3 by 4. Since P of E complement, which is equal to P of no head, which is equal to 1 by 4. Thank you.